Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Today, we're going to talk about the state of Muslim Ummah as an organization in modern world. When we think about the global Muslim community, over 1.8 billion people, we can see that just like any organization, it has systems, leadership structures, and shared goals. But as with any organization, there are challenges. The Ummah needs reforms from the micro to the macro level. In this video, we'll explore how the Muslim Ummah operates today and the kinds of reforms needed to strengthen it and move towards success. In many ways, the Muslim Ummah already functions like an organization, with mosques, religious institutions, and organizations, as well as governments that serve communities across the world, from local community centers to large bodies like countries. Or the Ummah has structures that serve various needs. But while these structures exist, they often operate in silos without enough collaboration or a unified mission across different regions and sectors. Just like a corporation that has departments working independently without a shared strategy, the Ummah faces disunity and insufficiency. There are pockets of incredible work being done, but the overall structure lacks cohesion, necessary to address the global challenges effectively. Now let's talk about the challenges that show why the Ummah needs to reform. Just like any organization that struggles with outdated processes or internal conflicts, the Muslim world today faces issues that range from poor leadership to lack of unity and coordination. For example, political disunity. Many Muslim majority nations are politically fragmented, at times in conflict with one another. The lack of strong international Muslim leadership makes it hard to advocate for common cause on a global stage. Some parts of Muslim world are extremely wealthy while the others face severe poverty. Without proper economic cooperation and focus on equitable distribution of wealth, principles rooted in Islam, the disparities only deepen. In many parts of the world, access to quality education and social services is inconsistent. This creates lack of skilled leadership, affecting every level of Ummah's organizations, from local mosques to global initiatives. Let's start with micro level reforms of sort. At the community level, reforms start with improving the functioning of local institutions, mosques, and community centers, are essentially the local branches of the Ummah, and they need to operate efficiently to serve the people. One of the first reforms needed is developing better leadership. Imams and community leaders need training in both Islamic teachings and modern leadership skills. We need leaders who not only know the deen but also understand how to manage organizations effectively, build teams, solve problems, march towards a singular goal. Many of our community organizations are not effectively engaging the youth. By investing in youth leadership programs and creating spaces where young Muslims can take active roles, we build the future leadership of this ummah. In today's digital age, many local Muslim organizations are still functioning with outdated methods, embracing modern technology from communication tools to organizational softwares can streamline operations to a broader community. Now let's talk about the macro level. This is where the larger global issues need to be addressed. The Muslim Ummah is diverse and spans across many cultures and borders, but it is often fragmented. How do we bring about reforms on a large scale? Political unity and cooperation. One of the most urgent reforms needed is a greater political cooperation between Muslim majority countries. Right now, we often see political disunity weakening the collective strength of this ummah. Reform here would involve reforming stronger alliances and coalitions, similar to the way European Union or other regional organizations operate. With greater unity, the Muslim world could address global challenges more effectively. The Muslim world is rich in resources, both natural and human, but these resources aren't being leveraged collectively. We need economic cooperation between wealthy and developing countries to invest in education, infrastructure, and healthcare. This could be done through Islamic finance models like zakat, sadaqah. Islamic education is diverse, but we need to create a stronger, more unified educational system that not only teaches religious education but also emphasizes science, technology, and leadership. This includes creating cross border education institutes that connect scholars, students, institutions, etc. Organizational science can provide the roadmap for these reforms and much more, from micro to macro levels. How? By introducing modern management principles into the way our institutions are run. Every organization, whether a local mosque or a national institution, needs clear goals and a strategic plan to achieve them. In the same way, Muslim Ummah as a whole needs a clear, long term vision. One of the biggest challenges is the lack of communication between different Muslim organizations and communities. Organizational sciences can teach us how to build better communication networks, both locally as well as globally. Just like in successful companies where departments collaborate, the various Muslim organizations, institutions, and governments need to collaborate more effectively. This means sharing resources, engaging knowledge, and working towards a common goals rather than functioning in isolation. So, what can we as individual Muslims do to contribute to this organizational reform? Whether you're a part of a small community or involved in large initiatives, you can start by encouraging better leadership, supporting youth involvement, and using modern tools to improve the way your local organizations operate. And on a global level, we need to call for more unity, cooperation, and a stronger focus on education, economics, and political reforms. By learning from both the Seerah and modern organizational sciences, we can build a more effective, unified Ummah that can address the challenges of today and work towards a better future. In conclusion, the Muslim Ummah today operates like a large organization, but like any organization, it needs reforms and continuous reforms from time to time. From the local mosque to the global political stage, we need better leadership, more unity, and stronger cooperation. By implementing organizational reforms at both micro and macro levels, we can create stronger, more effective ummah that truly lives up to its potential. Thank you for watching. If you found this video insightful, please like, share, and subscribe for more content. Jazakallah khair. Until next time, Assalamu alaikum.